My name is Lucas Valenzuela. I'm an artist, and I sing for Frequency. I got my start in music at a young age. My dad always had a big stereo system in the living room. My mom always played music. My grandmother played piano. She used to give me lessons. My uncle used to play guitar and piano. He'd always perform for us. So music's always been in my life, and I've always followed it. It's always been my passion.
You look so ugly with that gun in your hand. You look so ugly.
I've always been a natural performer. I remember as a kid, my grandpa Frank gave me this boombox, and it had a microphone input, and you can adjust the levels. So about a week later, my dad brought home this old Audio-Technica microphone with a 1/4-inch input. So I figured out how to dial it in, plugged it in, and started singing and dancing to all my favorite songs. I first met Rafa back in 2008. My uncle was mixing his jazz album up at Rafa's house, which is After Hour Studios. I got to meet Rafa, I saw his Grammys, I got to see him working, and I'm also a recording engineer, and I've never done anything on this level, so it was just amazing to see somebody who's so articulate, who's so amazing at what he does. It just, I had to work with him. And I remember it was like the longest drive home from Woodland Hills to San Pedro, and I prayed to God, I prayed to the universe to give me something to present to him, because at that time I was singing in my band Somehow Still Alive, which was hard rock music, and I was also a rapper under the name LukeVonDuke. But I wanted to give him something that he would actually respond to me, and I gave myself 5 years to come up with something, and 5 years later I emailed him, and a week later he wanted a meeting. I got my start in production mainly because I got sick and tired of asking people to do things for me. Bought a camera, downloaded some software, started editing videos, and next thing I knew I had my small production company. I also started making beats and started playing guitar and learning how to program sequencers back in the early 2000s, because again, I would ask people if they could make beats for me and nobody had time, so I just decided to do everything myself and became like a one-man shop. It's amazing working with Rafa. He's so professional, him and his team. They just came together and really brought my demos to the next level. And the fact that it was mastered by David Kutch, who's done Beyonce's Lemonade album, Alicia Keys, it really just blew my mind to be able to work with people on this level, so I also have to bring the heat. So I'm very happy to do so. My future plans will be to tour the world doing Frequency, Somehow Still Alive, DJ LukeVonDuke, and LukeVonDuke my rap music. Like, my passion has always been music, so I'd love to just tour the world, meet people, new cultures, eat different foods, and just collaborate with other artists and just keep the ball rolling and hopefully have longevity in this industry. The video for Boy Is My Face Red was really fun to make because it was so interesting to see the lyrics come to life. We had the amazing, talented Sydney Duran, the lead singer of the band Valora, involved in the project. The song itself is heavily based off real life events. I think everybody can understand what it's like to have your heart broken and to really be in love with somebody and they just don't love you like you love them. And it's not their fault, it's just the way it is. I think Frequency's music is definitely that middle ground between love and hate, those emotions you feel right in the middle. You know, it's like that's the wavelength, it's the language of the universe. If you can pick up on it, you can tap into that frequency. I think that's exactly where Frequency's music lies, right in the middle.